Hello to all traders and welcome back to the market review brought to you by Orbex. So from the back end of last week, we've seen gold jump over $100 based on probably US rhetoric on their trade policies, not really getting a clear understanding of where Donald Trump is going to next. That's why we're seeing investment in the dollar. It's just not there at the moment. And then we've got the Fed. The Federal Reserve is going to have its meeting this month finally to see if we're going to start cutting rates for the first time in a while, and if it's going to actually be prolonged until the end of the year, meaning that are we going to see more rate cuts, or is it just going to be this one, see how the economy is going to react and then go on into next year. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the dollar. This is why the gold is shining so brightly in the last few trading sessions, and even today we're seeing quite a lift on the precious metal. I've got it on the daily chart at the moment, just want to see how meteoric the rise has been in the last few trading days. These 5 bullish candles really seeing a push towards 3,500, the last record. But the last record, as you can see, it was a bit of a false break to the upside on that particular day back in April. But if we go onto the 4-hour chart, we're just seeing now, as I said, price action really starting to have more of a direct move, and it's really seeing that prices and bulls are entering the market once again, having quite a lot of overbought rhetoric on the RSI, meaning that we could have a little bit of a pullback, which is what we're seeing now. However, it just depends if that's going to bring out a fully fledged bearish divergence to bring prices lower, or are we going to have another push higher? We'll have to wait and see. But only $30 off the record high, which isn't a lot in this day and age, especially with everything that's going on with, as I said, US policies going forward, with trade tariffs as well. These are starting to come up again, especially with global markets being a little bit risky at the moment. Obviously, we've got the conflicts in the Middle East still going, which could swing gold another $30, $40, $50 to the upside very easily. So just watch out for any big market movements there. Let's just take a quick look on the dollar index as well, because that's remained very subdued. We're having a little break through the previous support. We did have this kind of triple bottom happening, but as you can see here, we're just having a little test below the mid 97 range, and if we bring that back to the daily chart as well, we're just seeing now that prices haven't really been this low. Okay, we had a break and then a fully fledged bullish reversal before that, but since then, when we had this break below it, we were headed towards the lower end of the 96 area. So this is what we're looking at the moment. But we'll see if price action does have more of a lift on the dollar. We've got some NFP news this week, could actually be a saving grace, because the jobs number for the last few NFP readings has been very subdued, very low, failing to hit over 200,000. So it's really imperative that the jobs market does get underway and start moving a bit higher. But we'll wait and see. As always, we'll bring you all the latest in the fundamentals and technicals as they come. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.